What is up, my intergalactic friends? Welcome back here to another intergalactic content. I keep saying intergalactic, but it's a tagline that we're doing here in Infinite Galaxy. Today we are going to talk about the topic of the update. And I do apologize to every single one of you guys if you guys were waiting for a video from me. I was actually away. And I was like in Chicago for 5 days. Took a little break from the game and creating content. But the main reason was I was going to Chicago for my dual citizenship. So majority of you guys probably don't know. So a little background about me. I'm actually from the Philippines and I came to America, became an American citizen. And when that happened, I relinquished my citizenship in the Philippines. So I love being a Filipino and I love the country, where I grew up with, and I want to be able to go back there without no hassle with visa. So I applied for the dual citizenship. It's not a right for me to have it. Actually, it's a privilege. So I'm very honored to have a, approved dual citizenship, and I can go back to the home country and stay there as long as I want, if I ever do so, which I probably won't because my life is now actually in United States. Also, fun fact in here, if you guys don't know, I'm actually Chinese as well. By blood, I am Chinese. I speak Mandarin. I speak Hokkien, which is the I speak Putonghua, and I speak Minanghua, and I speak Filipino or Tagalog. Just a little bit of background here. So there's a reason why I wasn't making content, not because I'm abandoning you guys. And I'm sorry again for having a little bit longer intro. Quick insert here in the video. Make sure to check this bundle out. The Child Prodigy. We're going to buy this in a little bit here, but check this out. Really good bundle. This is hard to get. It comes once in a while. Make sure you get it. Child Prodigy, or what our friend Pippo say, child labor. So I noticed that there's a few changes now have applied. The first thing that we're gonna look is the rally. Now with this new update, the battle mechanics, new rally system. There is now a rally sponsor. Whoever initiates the rally is the rally sponsor. So as you see in here, I am the rally sponsor. And as you can see that there is this captain's bookmarks. All of the fleet's buff came from the captain. That's the new system of the mechanics here with the game. So as you can see, I have my Hades and Poseidon. All right, and everything in here, the buff right here, you can see the buff is showing. So you can see tech bonus takes effect on all fleets. All right, so whoever joins us will take effect onto my lovely buff. All right, so that's the new mechanics that they have. And now with this change of mechanics, Infinite Galaxy have generously given, they've generously given something. Well, technically they didn't have to, but they did. They've given some resets, right? So they've given some flagship resets, which allows you to reset the XP, right? They did not do what they've done before. Back then, they were able to give us, with the whole bigger change of mechanics, they were able to give us a flagship total reset where you can, claim all the blueprints. So I understand why they did not do it this time. Because it's not as huge as a big update of a mechanics from the previous update to where it really changed how the battle works, right? So this thing is only changing one part, which is the rally mechanics. All right, so that was one of the big thing in this update that I noticed. Now another thing that I saw that was actually very interesting is flying your fleet at the same time. And I believe you can also attack now at the same time. So you can do a multiple choice. I wish they could fix the UI here because it's not really pretty. You can do a multiple choice of the fleet. You can check or uncheck that. All right. So I wish there was like a select all or something, or maybe it automatically select all. Oh, yeah, it does. So now I can just launch it right there. You can see that, Speedy Gonzalez in here, Hades, moving way too quick. Okay, so you can see that I can move and mobilize like that, and we can try and see about attacking a spaceport in here. So there's some dead spaceports in here. Oh, did our guys cleaned it up already? Yeah, I think it seems like they've cleaned some stuff up in here that we could attack. So we can try to find something like weak in here Let's see. Let's move our fleets here, and we're just going to attack something relatively like small or something really weak, or maybe right here. So we'll just look at the captain in here. All right, so mobilize in here, and we're gonna attack that. And I believe your 2 fleets, right? I think in the statement that they said that you can now have, stack. All right, so let me show this to you guys. I don't fully remember everything what they have said in this, in a system update. So, all right, so let's just see how this thing is going to work. Oh my goodness, it's super slow. By the way, if you guys love the, speedster in here, get the freaking Hades. This is amazing. Navigate speed 30.2%. I believe I'm faster than the frigates, because I'm using that Hades buff, right? All right, so we're gonna attack this captain in here. We're gonna click attack, and now you can do is multiple choice. All right, click all that, and this 2 is going to stack up on each other. All right, as you can see, boom, 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 stack up on each other, which is really great. So what happens in that situation? The second fleet, whenever you bring in the second fleet, it gets weaker. All right, they didn't really say how much weaker it would be. So it's kind of hard to say how many percentage. So until we as a community gather the information, then honestly I don't know how much percentage is going to be decreased onto the second fleet that you send for that one account. Now here's the thing. If you're a spender, if you're a whale and you're having some big battles, major battles, right? I think it's not a bad idea to at least in the bare minimum send 2 fleets into the battle onto stacking, and that would really help the battle to go into your favor. All right, so that's one thing I want. I like this update. I like that we can now bring 2 or more fleets, even though it's going to take some decrease of damage. I think it's still worth doing it, right? It's not a bad thing. At least I would say at least in the minimum of 2. Right? If you're a mega super whale that you don't really care about the repairs and everything, then send out 3, because your ships will probably be still better than the most player if you're a whale, though, as a mega whale. So that's one thing. Now, the next thing that I notice in here, is that there's some changes in here as well within the defense center in here. As you can see, you can now read some information here. They've updated this. Let's recap onto the update, right? It says here, the harmonic interface on a defense array limits the attacker to only be able to use up to 8 fleets to attack, right? So rally counts as 1 fleet. So that being said, after you launch your rally, there are 7 players that can join that battle. But here's the thing. Only the players that joins the rally are going to take effect with the sponsor's buff or the captain's buff. So those 7 fleets that join after the rally, they are individual buff, right? So they are going to be their individual stats. So let's say there's a rally attacking a spaceport or a structure, and I joined as a stack. So what happens into that? I'm not taking the buff of the rally captain. What's happening there is that I'm using my own personal buff. So there's actually a few more things onto the update that I find it quite interesting. So they are going to give us this ability to kind of decorate our profile picture. I think that's nice. There's a decoration list in here. You can decorate it. Ooh, what is this? Is that like a dragon? And this is something that is like a dog. I don't know. Ranger's Journey. And this is a Syracuse Honor. And then there is also a chat bubble. You can click this and you can see it looks different. So that's, pretty cool. You can do it this like for 30 days, 7 days, or 1 day. I wish there was a permanent feature for this. Oh, this one is permanent, but this chat bubble is not permanent. I'm sure they're gonna release something that is going to be a little bit more into the permanent status. There's also a few changes that they have done. As you can see in here, optimizing some of the event like Defend the Galaxy and the way rallies are going to be. Defend the Galaxy, you can do rallies now, so that's very interesting in my opinion. So there's a lot of changes in here. I'm not sure if I missed something. So if I did miss a critical update, which I don't think I did, Feel free to let me know in the comment section. And while we're on it, I'm not sure what this is going to be for yet. Okay, in the next videos, we're going to talk about the anniversary as they're releasing the updates in here for the anniversary. And then we're also going to talk about what's next when we become a VIP 14, which we can be VIP 14, you know, in this video as well, because I am going to tell you guys to, you know, check this Child Prodigy. Buy this. This is a good bundle. Get this. And also get this Circus Energy. I'm going to get this. I mean, okay, the Circus Energy, it really depends if you're working on Odysseus, which I am working on Odysseus, in which we're going to spin, and which I'm going to go and buy the freaking, you know, the wheel for that one. All right, so I've already finished this already. I got 160. Typically, I just stop, but I kind of just really just want to push forward and get more, and maybe just for just the, you know, for the sake of the video as well, right? So yeah, for the sake of the video, we're going to go purchase that, and then let's just do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this purchase now. All right, this is a good bundle. Cannot miss out for this one. I cannot miss out for this one. There we go. What's nice about being a Google, we're getting Google Play points. Oh, $59.99. Dang it, but we gotta get it. All right, there we go. We got both of it. I think that's the last bundle. Is there another one? Give it to me, baby. All right, that's the last bundle. All right, so another thing that we're going to do, I really want to do some spins here with you guys. Let's do some spin. Let's see if we're going to get some good luck in here. All right. Yeah, we need some speedos, resources, not so much. All right. Oh, that's some solid one. That's some solid one. I like that one. All right, let's see. Not too bad. At least we got some plasma and some Odysseus flagship there. I need about 300 of that. So, you know what? Just for the sake of this, typically I would advise you guys that once you've reached 160, you know, just stop, because you get the maximum reward benefit already. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna go and purchase, how much is this? Like, how much we got? 60 left. You know what? For the sake of the video, since I love you guys, we're gonna go and purchase this $79.99, and we're gonna do some spins. Since I've been away and I feel like I have, you know, neglected you guys for a little bit in here, let me punish myself. Let me punish myself with satisfaction of doing some spins here today. All right. Plus, we're topping up our Corium, which is really good as well. All right, so let's spin for that one. Okay, we got 10. Okay, let's do some more spin. Oh, man. Okay, that's pretty good. Not bad. Man, the drops are relatively good because we're getting all that flagship there. We're getting 10 there. Some speed ups and some training course as well. You know, those flagship XP, man, I appreciate them as we get further into the game. Really do appreciate them more. All right. Ooh, that was some good ones. And shipbuilding speed. Okay, this is a very good drop. Except I don't really need that deuterium. I don't really need these deuterium crates. I'd always appreciate some nickel or plasma. This is a bad drop. But still got the training course there. We got 15 left. All right. 8. Not too bad. Okay, this is relatively decent. All right, some training course, which we really need as well. And I think that's it. That was it. What do you guys think about that? We spin for you, punishing me a little bit here with satisfaction. Before we end the video, in a continuation of the video as well, so make sure you tune into the next video, subscribe, turn your notification on, and if you enjoy this content here today, if you find it, if you find it valuable, smash that like for us. Okay, so we're gonna go VIP 14, and here we go. I think if we don't get to VIP 14, I didn't really calculate this, but there we go. I knew it. I knew it. There we go. There we go. That was nice. That was nice. All right, so we have some leftovers there, so we can get into VIP 15 next. Finally, reaching VIP 14. Congratulations! Alright, your VIP level has increased. Quickly check your exclusive privilege and chest. Okay, alright, so let's, you know what? Oh, there we go. We're claiming 960. That's 960, guys. Alright, and I'm going to talk about, we'll save it for the next video. We're going to talk about the VIP shop and how it's updated and the pricing of the items in the VIP shop. My intergalactic friends, if you want to see more content, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you again to the next video. Thanks for watching.